Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Marked by richness and fullness of flavor. A rich ruby port. Strong, intense. A rich red. Affording an abundant supply. A rich supply. Marked by great fruitfulness. Rich soil. People who have possessions and wealth, considered as a group. Only the very rich benefit from this legislation. Containing plenty of fat, or eggs, or sugar. Rich desserts. High in mineral content, having a high proportion of fuel to air. A rich vein of copper. Of great worth or quality. A rich collection of antiques. Pleasantly full and mellow. A rich tenor voice. Possessing material wealth. Her father is extremely rich. Suggestive of or characterized by great expense. A rich display. Very productive. Rich seams of coal. Having an abundant supply of desirable qualities or substances, especially natural resources. Blessed with a land rich in minerals. Marked by richness and fullness of flavor. Full-bodied wines. Marked by richness and fullness of flavor. Full of zest or vigor. A racy literary style. Suggestive of sexual impropriety. Racy anecdotes. Designed or suitable for competing in a race. Marked by richness and fullness of flavor. A robust claret. Rough and crude. A robust tale. Strong enough to withstand or overcome intellectual challenges or adversity. The experiment yielded robust results. Sturdy and strong in form, constitution, or construction. A robust body. Of an obscure nature. A deep dark secret. Of darkness, densely dark. A face in deep shadow. To an advanced time. Deep into the night. Difficult to penetrate. Incomprehensible to one of ordinary understanding or knowledge. A deep metaphysical theory. Strong. Intense. Deep purple. A long steep-sided depression in the ocean floor. Having or denoting a low vocal or instrumental range. A deep voice. To a great depth, far down or in. Dived deeply. Exhibiting great cunning, usually with secrecy. Deep political machinations. Extending relatively far inward. A deep border. Having great spatial extension or penetration downward or inward from an outer surface or backward or laterally or outward from a center, sometimes used in combination. A deep well. Intense or extreme. In deep trouble. Large in quantity or size. Deep cuts in the budget. Literary term for an ocean. Denizens of the deep. Marked by depth of thinking. Deep thoughts. Relatively deep or strong, affecting one deeply. A deep breath. Relatively thick from top to bottom. Deep carpets. The central and most intense or profound part. In the deep of night. Very distant in time or space. Deep in the past. With head or back bent low. A deep bow. To a great distance. Penetrated deep into enemy territory. Fairly large in size. An ample waistline. Affording an abundant supply. Had ample food for the party. More than enough in size or scope or capacity. Had ample food for the party. Affording an abundant supply. Copious provisions. Large in number or quantity, especially of discourse. She took copious notes. Affording an abundant supply. A plenteous grape harvest. Producing in abundance. A plentiful year. Affording an abundant supply. Food is plentiful. Existing in great number or quantity. Rhinoceroses were once plentiful here. Make fat or plump. Lucrative. A nice fat job. Marked by great fruitfulness. A fat land. Excess bodily weight. She disliked fatness in herself as well as in others. A kind of body tissue containing stored fat that serves as a source of energy. It also cushions and insulates vital organs. Fatty tissue protected them from the severe cold. Containing or composed of fat. Fatty food. A soft greasy substance occurring in organic tissue and consisting of a mixture of lipids, mostly triglycerides. Pizza has too much fat. Having an abundance of flesh. He hadn't remembered how fat she was. Having a relatively large diameter. A fat rope. Bearing in abundance, especially offspring. Intellectually productive. Marked by great fruitfulness. Fertile farmland. Capable of reproducing. Marked by great fruitfulness. A productive vineyard. Having the ability to produce or originate. Producing or capable of producing, especially abundantly. Productive farmland. Yielding positive results. People who have possessions and wealth, considered as a group. Pleasing to the sense of taste. A tasty morsel. Striking in variety and interest. A colorful period of history. Having much or varied color. Colorful autumn leaves. Having color or a certain color, sometimes used in combination. Striking in variety and interest. Having much or varied color. Present in great quantity. An abundant supply of water. Productive or conducive to producing in abundance. Be fruitful and multiply. Detrimental to physical or moral well-being. Unwholesome food. Having worth or merit or value. A valuable friend. Having great material or monetary value, especially for use or exchange. A valuable diamond. Something of value. All our valuables were stolen. Increase in phase. The time when the moon is fully illuminated. The moon is at the full. To the greatest degree or extent, completely or entirely. Full, in this sense, is used as a combining form. Fully grown. Constituting the full quantity or extent, complete. Gave full attention. Having the normally expected amount. Gives full measure. Complete in extent or degree and in every particular. A full game. Having ample fabric. A full skirt. Filled to satisfaction with food or drink. A full stomach. Being at a peak or culminating point. Full summer. Beat for the purpose of cleaning and thickening. Full the cloth. Containing as much or as many as is possible or normal. A full glass. Make a garment fuller by pleating or gathering. Of sound, having marked deepness and body. Full tones. In fortunate circumstances financially, moderately rich. Well-to-do members of the community. Having an abundant supply of money or possessions of value. An affluent banker. A branch that flows into the main stream. An affluent person. A person who is financially well off. The so-called emerging affluence. In fortunate circumstances financially, moderately rich. They were comfortable or even wealthy by some standards. Providing or experiencing physical well-being or relief, comfy, is informal. Comfortable clothes. Free from stress or conducive to mental ease, having or affording peace of mind. Was settled in a comfortable job, one for which he was well prepared. More than adequate. The home team had a comfortable lead. Sufficient to provide comfort. A comfortable salary. Not hurried or forced. An easy walk around the block. In fortunate circumstances financially, moderately rich. Easy living. Marked by moderate steepness. An easy climb. With ease, easy, is sometimes used informally for easily. Success came too easy. Without speed, slow, is sometimes used informally for slowly. Go easy here, the road is slippery. Having little impact. An easy pat on the shoulder. Casual and unrestrained in sexual behavior. Her easy virtue. In a relaxed manner, or without hardship. Just wanted to take it easy. Affording comfort. Soft light that was easy on the eyes. Affording pleasure. Easy good looks. Free from worry or anxiety. Knowing that I had done my best, my mind was easy. Less in demand and therefore readily obtainable. Commodities are easy this quarter. Obtained with little effort or sacrifice, often obtained illegally. Easy money. Posing no difficulty, requiring little effort. An easy job. Readily exploited or tricked. An easy victim. Turn red, as if in embarrassment or shame. Having an abundant supply of money or possessions of value. A speculator flush with cash. Sudden brief sensation of heat, associated with menopause and some mental disorders. Sudden reddening of the face, as from embarrassment or guilt or shame or modesty. Irrigate with water from a sluice. A rosy color, especially in the cheeks, taken as a sign of good health. The period of greatest prosperity or productivity. A sudden rapid flow, as of water. He heard the flush of a toilet. Rinse, clean, or empty with a liquid. Flush the wound with antibiotics. Make level or straight. The swift release of a store of effective force. A poker hand with all 5 cards in the same suit. Cause to flow or flood with or as if with water. Flush the meadows. Flow freely. The garbage flushed down the river. Glow or cause to glow with warm color or light. The sky flushed with rosy splendor. Of a surface exactly even with an adjoining one, forming the same plane. A door flush with the wall. Having an abundant supply of money or possessions of value. Not merely rich but loaded. Filled with a great quantity. A tray loaded with dishes. Very drunk. Of statements or questions, charged with associative significance and often meant to mislead or influence. A loaded question. Of weapons, charged with ammunition. A loaded gun. Having an abundant supply of money or possessions of value. Moneyed aristocrats. Based on or arising from the possession of money or wealth. Moneyed interests. In fortunate circumstances financially, moderately rich. A prosperous family. Presaging or likely to bring good luck or a good outcome. A prosperous moment to make a decision. Very lively and profitable. A prosperous new business. Marked by peace and prosperity. Having an abundant supply of money or possessions of value. A substantial family. Providing abundant nourishment. Ate a substantial breakfast. Of good quality and condition, solidly built. Several substantial timber buildings. Of or relating to the real nature or essential elements of something. A substantial argument. Having substance or capable of being treated as fact, not imaginary. The substantial world. Of considerable importance, size, or worth. Won by a substantial margin. Having an abundant supply of money or possessions of value. Wealthy corporations.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.